It's the process for mounting a Forge Concepts utility hook to a belt. When you get your package, you're gonna have a utility hook. And you're gonna have two of these keychain cables called chem keepers, and we'll show you in a second what these are for. Go ahead and set those off to the side. A couple tools that I like to use when I'm installing a utility hook. I like to have a multi-tool or a pair of pliers. Flathead screwdriver can also be useful sometimes. Now, these utility hooks work both ways. They've got loop on one side, hook on the other. In this case, we've got a GBRS assaulter belt, and it's got loop on the inside. But if you've got a belt that uses hook on the inside, that's totally fine. What I want to do is whatever I have on the inside of the belt is what's going to be facing out. All I'm going to do, come up from the bottom and feed the tab through the PALS loop. Grab the tab and pull until the webbing hits the bottom of your PALS loop. Again, take your tab and feed it through the top of your PALS loop. Gets too tight. Some belts it can be a little stiffer. GBRS ones are pretty easy to set up, but on Eagles, for example, I've had this be a little tight. In those scenarios, you can use a screwdriver. So I make sure I'm all adjusted. Again, the webbing should be in line with the bottom of the bottom PALS row, and it should be sticking out over the top like this. I'm gonna turn it over, and I'm simply gonna fold down, securing on the loop that's there. At this point, this utility hook is very secure. However, to ensure that it's not going to come out, this tab then gets tucked back underneath, which is the most difficult part. So take your tab, feed it back under. What I like to do, take a multi-tool. You're not going to damage these. They're completely oversewn and very tough. And jam the tab back underneath the belt. One last time. Make sure it's smoothed down on the back. And then test to make sure you're secure. If you start to slide down a bunch, all you got to do is adjust it back up and stuff this tab further underneath. Managed to hang close to 100 pounds off of these without them coming out. It's just what I had available for weight at that time, but this method of securing, it will not come off. It's a key thing of the design of this versus others that just Velcro back on each other or just loop back over, don't tuck back underneath. They're simply not secure. That's not the case. That's how you install the utility hook on a MOLLE belt. Let me go over a couple other ways to utilize a utility hook. Here we've got a multicam one. Again, loop on one side, hook on the other. Just as a note, there is no such thing as multicam hook, so that's why the side's coyote brown. Okay, so you've already seen the belt, the MOLLE belt, scenario battle belt. That's the most common. But another way we see a lot of people use these utility hooks and basically just on placards. So here we've got an AVS, fold it up, and a bunch of different layers going on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, fold down my placard, and I got this dangler. Maybe I want this as a way off to the side for me to carry a pair of gloves. So now I've got that secured. Go ahead and attach a pair of pig gloves. Super useful. This works on plate carriers, works on chest rigs, really anything like that. And it's very simple. You can move it, install it really wherever you want, whatever orientation you want. And they're secure. This is not, that's not coming off. All right, the other common scenario is just using a utility hook on a PALS row. In this case, it's the cummerbund on this Crye AVS. Okay, so if I want the hook facing this way. I'm basically going to come upside down and run the tab down through this row. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the tab and I'm going to tuck it back underneath. Make sure when you do this that you push this tab in all the way so it's fully in there, all the way down to the bottom of the PALS column, or PALS row, excuse me. Once it's there, you should have this kind of strange looking loop. And all you're going to do, just secure it and pull till this is tight. Come over back over the top and secure on itself. At this point, I'm pulling really hard. Again, I think we've tested this one up to like 75 pounds and haven't had it come off. So these are primarily designed to work on battle belts. And they're, like, we guarantee they will not come off, but never had anyone have one come off on MOLLE as well, or PALS. And this makes it super easy to attach anywhere on your kit. Certainly strong enough to support hanging gloves, hanging chem lights, etc.